Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and curious explorers, welcome. Today, we embark on a remarkable journey to a land of serene majesty and untold wonders, a place known as Brunei Darussalam, the Abode of Peace. Tucked away on the northern coast of the vast island of Borneo, this small nation, though diminutive in size, possesses a grandeur that belies its geographical footprint. It is a kingdom steeped in centuries of rich history, blessed with breathtaking natural beauty, and vibrant with cultural traditions that have been preserved with immense care and pride through the ages. Here, ancient rainforests, some of the oldest on our planet, stand as silent witnesses to the passage of time, while magnificent gold-domed mosques reach for the heavens, reflecting a deep and abiding faith. The story of Brunei is one of contrasts, of immense wealth derived from the earth, and a profound commitment to preserving the natural world, of absolute monarchy and a society built on peace and stability. It is a narrative woven with threads of tradition and modernity, creating a unique tapestry that is as fascinating as it is beautiful. In this exploration, we will uncover 20 mind-blowing facts that illuminate the very heart of this extraordinary nation. From the staggering wealth of its sultan to the intricate ecosystems thriving within its jungles, and from its unique societal laws to the warmth of its diverse people, we shall peel back the layers of this often overlooked jewel of Southeast Asia. So prepare yourselves to be captivated, to be surprised, and to be enlightened. Let us now, without further delay, dive right in. Here in this quiet corner of Borneo lies a source of almost unimaginable wealth. For decades, Brunei's story has been inextricably linked to the vast reserves of oil and natural gas that lie dormant beneath its soil and coastal waters. This black gold has transformed the nation, funding its development and providing its citizens with a standard of living that is the envy of many across the globe. The sheer scale of this wealth is staggering, placing Brunei consistently among the world's most affluent countries per capita, a testament to the geological lottery it won so many years ago. This immense fortune is perhaps most famously embodied by its ruler, His Majesty Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah. The Sultan's personal wealth is legendary, a collection of assets that includes thousands of luxury cars, opulent palaces, and a lifestyle that seems to belong more to fable than to the modern world. This is not merely personal extravagance, it is a reflection of the nation's own prosperity. The wealth that flows from the earth has built a kingdom, shaping its infrastructure, its society, and its place on the world stage, a shimmering beacon of prosperity in Southeast Asia. Brunei's system of governance is a fascinating echo of a bygone era, a rare example of an absolute monarchy thriving in the 21st century. At the apex of this structure is the Sultan, who is not merely a ceremonial head of state, but the ultimate authority in the land. He holds the concurrent roles of Prime Minister, Minister of Finance, Minister of Defense, and Minister of Foreign Affairs. His word is, quite literally, law, and his decisions shape every facet of Bruneian life, from national policy to religious observance. This unbroken line of succession is one of the oldest in the world. This system, known as the Melayu Islam Baraja, or Malay Islamic monarchy, is the philosophical bedrock of the nation, intertwining Malay culture, Islamic faith, and the monarchy into a single, indivisible identity. For the people of Brunei, the Sultan is more than a ruler. He is a paternal figure, a guardian of tradition, and a symbol of the nation's stability and unity. This deeply ingrained respect for the monarchy creates a unique social contract, one that has fostered peace and continuity for generations, standing in stark contrast to the political turbulence seen elsewhere in the world. Islam is not just the official religion of Brunei, it is the very pulse of the nation, a guiding light that illuminates its laws, culture, and daily life. The call to prayer, echoing from minarets 5 times a day, is a constant and beautiful reminder of this deep spiritual foundation. This rich Islamic heritage is woven into the fabric of society, influencing everything from public holidays and social etiquette to the national philosophy itself. It is a faith that is practiced with quiet devotion and visible pride, shaping the moral and ethical compass of the country. In recent years, Brunei has solidified this commitment through the phased implementation of Sharia law, which operates alongside the country's civil penal code. This legal framework, derived from Islamic scripture, governs various aspects of life for Muslims, covering personal, civil, and criminal matters. Its introduction reflects the nation's desire to uphold and strengthen its Islamic values at the highest level. For visitors, this translates into a society with deeply conservative customs, where respect for religious traditions is paramount, creating an atmosphere of profound reverence and order. Perhaps no structures better represent the soul of Brunei than its magnificent mosques. These are not merely places of worship. They are architectural masterpieces, symbols of faith and national pride that dominate the skyline. The most iconic of these is the Omar Ali Saifuddin Mosque, named after the 28th Sultan of Brunei. Sitting serenely on the edge of an artificial lagoon, its main dome, covered in pure gold, gleams under the tropical sun. It is honestly a breathtaking sight, a fusion of Mughal and Malay architectural styles that radiates an aura of peace and grandeur. Another jewel is the James Asr Hassanil Bolkiah Mosque, built to commemorate the current Sultan's reign. With its 29 golden domes, intricate tilework, and sprawling prayer halls, it stands as a monument to modern Islamic architecture and the nation's prosperity. These sacred spaces are meticulously maintained, their gardens perfectly manicured and their interiors cool and welcoming. They stand as powerful testaments to the central role of Islam in Brunei, beckoning both the faithful and the curious to witness their serene and awe-inspiring beauty. While many nations have sacrificed their natural heritage for development, Brunei has made a profound and lasting commitment to its preservation. An astonishing portion of the country, over 70%, remains covered by pristine tropical rainforest, a vast green wilderness teeming with life. This is truly one of the world's last great bastions of biodiversity, a living laboratory where evolution continues its patient work. The government's strong conservation policies have protected these ancient forests from the logging and deforestation that have scarred so much of Borneo. This protected realm is home to an incredible array of species. Here, the elusive proboscis monkey with its distinctive nose leaps through the canopy, while hornbills with their magnificent casques soar overhead. The dense undergrowth conceals countless species of insects, amphibians, and rare plants, including the carnivorous pitcher plants. The Ulu Temburong National Park, often called the Green Jewel of Brunei, offers a glimpse into this untouched world, accessible only by a longboat journey, ensuring the heart of the forest remains wild and untamed for generations to come. Though small, Brunei is a vibrant mosaic of different cultures and ethnicities living in remarkable harmony. The majority population is the Brunei Malay, who form the cultural bedrock of the nation. However, their traditions are enriched by the presence of significant Chinese and indigenous communities, including the Iban, Dusun, and Kedayan peoples. Each group contributes its own unique customs, languages, and festivals to the national identity, creating a rich and diverse cultural tapestry that is both colorful and cohesive. This multiculturalism is celebrated throughout the year. During Chinese New Year, red lanterns adorn homes and businesses, while the indigenous communities celebrate harvest festivals with traditional music and dance. This blending of traditions is also evident in the nation's cuisine, its arts, and its daily social interactions. It is a society where different heritages are not just tolerated, but respected and woven into the collective story of what it means to be Bruneian, all under the unifying umbrella of the national philosophy. On a map of Southeast Asia, Brunei may appear as a mere speck, but its influence within the region is, honestly, punching well above its weight. As a founding member of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or ASEAN, Brunei has always played an active and constructive role in regional diplomacy and cooperation. Despite its size, it is a respected voice in discussions on security, economic integration, and cultural exchange, often acting as an honest broker and a force for stability. Its strategic location on the South China Sea and its significant energy resources give it an importance that, really transcends its small population. Brunei regularly hosts high-level ASEAN summits and meetings, bringing together leaders from across the region and beyond. This commitment to multilateralism demonstrates a sophisticated understanding of geopolitics, proving that a nation's influence is not measured in square kilometers but in the strength of its vision, the wisdom of its diplomacy, and its dedication to peaceful coexistence. One of the most remarkable benefits of Brunei's oil wealth is how it is channeled directly back to its people, particularly in the vital areas of education and healthcare. For Bruneian citizens, these essential services are provided completely free of charge. From primary school all the way through to tertiary education at universities, the state bears the cost, ensuring that every child has the opportunity to reach their full potential without the burden of financial constraint. This investment in human capital is a cornerstone of the nation's long-term vision. Similarly, the healthcare system is comprehensive and accessible to all citizens at no cost. From routine checkups at local clinics to complex surgeries at state-of-the-art hospitals, the government ensures a high standard of medical care. If a particular treatment is unavailable within the country, the government will even fund the patient's travel and medical expenses to receive care abroad. This cradle-to-grave welfare system honestly fosters a deep sense of security and loyalty among the populace, a clear demonstration of the monarchy's paternalistic role. Throughout Southeast Asia, the women of Brunei are renowned for their beauty, a reputation built not just on physical appearance but on an aura of grace, elegance, and poise. This perception is deeply rooted in the culture, which values modesty, gentle manners, and a strong sense of family and community. Dressed often in the traditional baju kurung, a stylish yet modest long tunic over a skirt, Bruneian women carry themselves with a quiet confidence and dignity that is honestly truly captivating. Their influence extends beyond aesthetics. They are the keepers of tradition and the pillars of the family unit, passing down cultural values and social etiquette to the next generation. In modern Brunei, women are also highly educated and play increasingly important roles in the nation's workforce and society, from government to business and academia. This blend of traditional grace and modern empowerment creates a compelling portrait of the Bruneian woman, a symbol of the nation's own ability to balance its rich heritage with a forward-looking perspective. Bandar Seri Begawan, the capital of Brunei, really defies the typical image of a bustling, chaotic capital city. Instead, what you find here is a city defined by its remarkable cleanliness, its sense of order, and honestly just an overwhelming atmosphere of peace. The streets are wide and well-maintained, the public spaces are meticulously cared for, and a gentle calm seems to pervade the air. It's the kind of city that invites leisurely exploration, where you can walk around without the frantic rush that's so common in other urban centers. But you know, this tranquility doesn't mean the city is without life. It's actually a fascinating blend of the old and the new. Gleaming modern government buildings and shopping malls stand near the historic Kampong Ayer, which is the world's largest water village, where traditional wooden houses on stilts have lined the Brunei River for centuries. Majestic mosques share the skyline with contemporary architecture, creating a visual narrative of Brunei's journey. All in all, Bandar Seri Begawan is the perfect embodiment of the nation itself, modern, prosperous, deeply traditional, and profoundly peaceful. In a world where taxes are, well, one of life's certainties, Brunei stands as a remarkable exception. For the folks living and working here, there is one particularly attractive feature of the financial landscape: the complete absence of personal income tax. This means that citizens and resident expatriates actually take home their entire gross salary, a policy that really enhances disposable income and the overall quality of life. It's all a direct benefit of the nation's immense oil and gas revenues, which fund the government's expenditures without the need to tax its people's earnings. This zero-tax policy, combined with the high standard of living and political stability, makes Brunei an incredibly appealing destination for skilled professionals and expatriates from around the world. It creates a powerful incentive for foreign talent to contribute to the Bruneian economy, especially in key sectors like energy, finance, and education. For the average Bruneian, it's a fundamental aspect of the social contract, a tangible return on the nation's natural wealth that contributes to a widespread sense of well-being and contentment. Navigating the roads of some parts of Bandar Seri Begawan reveals a curious and honestly surprisingly effective feature of its urban planning: a distinct lack of traffic lights. In many areas, major intersections are controlled not by red, yellow, and green lights, but by a series of well-designed roundabouts. This system is intended to maintain a constant, smooth flow of traffic, reducing the stop-start nature of traditional intersections that can often lead to congestion and driver frustration. For visitors who are used to traffic light-controlled cities, this can be quite a novel experience. It really relies on a culture of patient and courteous driving, where motorists yield and merge with a level of cooperation that is, I think, pretty emblematic of the country's peaceful nature. While traffic lights do exist in some busier commercial areas, the prevalence of roundabouts in the capital's core is a unique solution to traffic management. It's a small but telling detail that reflects a broader philosophy of seeking harmony and uninterrupted flow in the rhythm of daily life. The Bruneian year is punctuated by a vibrant calendar of festivals and traditional celebrations that bring communities together and showcase the nation's rich cultural heritage. These events are observed with great enthusiasm and provide a colorful spectacle for both locals and visitors. The most significant of these is Hari Raya Aidilfitri, which marks the end of the Islamic fasting month of Ramadan. For several days, the nation engages in a joyous celebration of forgiveness, family, and feasting. A unique Bruneian tradition during Hari Raya is the Istana Nurul Iman open house, where the Sultan opens the doors of his lavish palace to the public, personally greeting thousands of citizens and guests. Other major events include the Sultan's birthday, a multi-day national celebration with parades and fireworks, Chinese New Year, and various indigenous harvest festivals. These celebrations are a living expression of Brunei's identity, reinforcing social bonds and preserving the customs that have been passed down through generations. Clothing in Brunei is a fascinating narrative of identity, beautifully weaving together the threads of tradition and the trends of modern fashion. The most prominent traditional attire is the Baju Melayu for men, a loose-fitting tunic and trousers, and the Baju Kurung for women, an elegant long blouse over a skirt. Often made from luxurious fabrics like silk and brocade, and worn with a headscarf or tudong by many women, these garments are a proud statement of cultural and religious identity, especially during festivals and formal occasions. Alongside this deep respect for tradition, there is a growing embrace of contemporary global fashion. In the capital's modern shopping malls, one can find international brands and stylish boutiques catering to a fashion-conscious younger generation. Yet even here, there is a unique Bruneian sensibility. Many local designers are skillfully blending modern silhouettes with traditional motifs, like the intricate kain tenunan woven patterns, creating a fashion scene that is both modest and chic, respectful of the past while confidently striding into the future. To truly understand a culture, one must taste its food, and the traditional cuisine of Brunei offers a delectable journey for the palate. Bruneian food is a flavorful fusion of Malay, Chinese, and indigenous influences, characterized by its aromatic spices, fresh ingredients, and a delightful balance of sweet, sour, and savory notes. A quintessential Bruneian dish is ambuyat, a unique, starchy delicacy made from the interior of the sago palm. Eaten with a special two-pronged bamboo fork called a chandas, it is dipped into a variety of flavorful sauces. Other popular dishes include nasi katak, a simple yet satisfying meal of rice, fried chicken, and spicy sambal sauce, which has become a national comfort food. The night markets, or pasar malam, are a culinary treasure trove, offering an array of grilled meats, seafood, colorful cakes known as kuih aich, and refreshing drinks. Exploring Bruneian cuisine is to explore the nation's history and its multicultural fabric, a truly rich and satisfying feast for all the senses. The traditions surrounding the Bruneian monarchy are steeped in grandeur and meticulous ceremony, offering a rare glimpse into the world of royal pageantry. The Royal Regalia Museum in the capital is a testament to this, housing a magnificent collection of artifacts from the Sultan's coronation and silver jubilee. Here one can see the gilded royal chariot, ceremonial weaponry, jewel-encrusted crowns, and the elaborate costumes that are part of these historic occasions. Each item tells a story of power, tradition, and continuity. These traditions come to life during royal ceremonies, such as weddings, coronations, or National Day parades. These are not private affairs, but grand public spectacles executed with painstaking detail and adherence to ancient protocol. Courtiers in traditional dress, intricate processions, and formal rites all contribute to an atmosphere of awe and reverence. For the people of Brunei, these ceremonies are a powerful affirmation of their national identity, and a chance to witness the living history of their ancient sultanate. Brunei's commitment to its environment extends far beyond just preserving its rainforests. The nation is actively pursuing a range of initiatives aimed at sustainability and conservation, positioning itself as a leader in environmental stewardship. A key strategy is the diversification of its economy away from an over-reliance on oil and gas, with a focus on developing green industries and ecotourism. This forward-thinking approach aims to secure a prosperous future that does not come at the expense of the natural world. On the ground, these efforts are tangible. There are nationwide campaigns to reduce plastic waste, promote recycling, and protect marine ecosystems, including vital coral reefs and mangrove forests that act as nurseries for marine life. The Heart of Borneo initiative, a collaborative effort with Malaysia and Indonesia, sees Brunei playing a crucial role in protecting one of the most important centers of biological diversity on the planet. This holistic approach demonstrates a profound understanding that the nation's true wealth lies not just under the ground, but in the vibrant, living world all around it. Brunei's official name, Darussalam, translates to Abode of Peace, and it is a title the nation lives up to with remarkable success. The country is characterized by an exceptionally high degree of political stability and social harmony. This peace is a direct result of a combination of factors: the unifying presence of the monarchy, the prosperity shared among the citizens, and a deeply ingrained culture that values respect, order, and community over conflict. This stability translates into one of the lowest crime rates in the world. A sense of safety and security pervades daily life, whether walking in the city at night or living in a remote village. People are generally trusting and welcoming, and the social fabric is strong. This peaceful environment is one of Brunei's most prized assets, creating a sanctuary of calm in a world that is often turbulent and uncertain. It is, in the truest sense of the word, an abode of peace. Life in Brunei is governed by a set of unique laws and customs that reflect its conservative Islamic values and its emphasis on social order. These rules can be quite strict and are an important aspect of the culture for visitors to understand and respect. For instance, the sale and public consumption of alcohol are banned throughout the country. While non-Muslims are permitted to bring in a limited amount for private consumption, the overall environment is one of sobriety. Social etiquette is also very important. Public displays of affection are frowned upon, and a modest dress code is expected, especially when visiting mosques or government buildings. Pointing with the index finger is considered rude. Instead, the thumb of the right hand is used. These customs are not meant to be restrictive, but are seen as the pillars of a respectful and harmonious society. For many years, Brunei remained one of Asia's best-kept secrets, a destination largely off the beaten path for international travelers. However, the kingdom is now slowly and carefully opening its doors, developing a tourism sector that focuses on quality over quantity. The strategy is not to attract mass tourism but to appeal to discerning travelers interested in nature, culture, and tranquility. The country is unveiling its treasures to the world but on its own terms, ensuring that development is sustainable and respectful of its values. The key attractions are as diverse as the country itself. There is the pristine wilderness of Ulu Temburong National Park for the eco-adventurer, the architectural splendor of the nation's mosques for the cultural enthusiast, and the unique lifestyle of the Kampong Ayer water village for the curious explorer. With its world-class hotels, peaceful atmosphere, and welcoming people, Brunei is emerging as a unique destination for those seeking an experience that is authentic, enriching, and profoundly different from any other in Southeast Asia. Our journey through these 20 facts has, I hope, unveiled a nation of fascinating contrasts and profound wonders. Brunei Darussalam is a land where immense material wealth, drawn from the depths of the earth, coexists with an even greater spiritual and natural wealth. It is a place where the absolute authority of one of the world's oldest monarchies has fostered an environment of exceptional peace and stability, and where the skyline is defined as much by the golden domes of its mosques as it is by the dense green canopy of its ancient rainforests. From its tax-free society and free public services to its unique customs and vibrant festivals, Brunei presents a model of society that is truly its own. We have seen the grandeur of its royal ceremonies, the elegance of its people, the architectural beauty of its capital, and the incredible biodiversity it has so carefully guarded. It is a testament to the idea that a nation, no matter its size, can carve its own path, balancing progress with the preservation of its most cherished traditions and its most precious natural assets. Should the opportunity ever arise, I wholeheartedly encourage you to visit this remarkable kingdom for yourselves, to experience its tranquility and warmth firsthand. Thank you for joining me on this virtual exploration of the Abode of Peace. May it inspire you to continue looking at our world with a sense of wonder, to keep learning about its diverse cultures, and to always remain a curious explorer in the grand journey of life.